we know that Raila is part of the broad-based government, right?
Yeah.
So do you think this is Ruto's way of trying to use Raila to neutralize the opposition?
What is Sifuna doing in ODM in the first place? If he knows his capacity, he would just go out. Raila has said he will support Ruto up to 2027.
Do you think this is possible? Welcome to the Political Oracle, a segment of the Talk Chat podcast. My name is Michael Iganjo, and today with me is Dr. Michael Ndonye. Karibu sana daktari.
Asante.
Raila Odinga continues to call for national conclave. Remember very well that after Sabasaba, Raila Odinga came out and requested the nation that there should be a national conclave to discuss some matters.
Yep.
Such a national conclave must have a clear terms of reference and be populated and helmed by the most serious and sober minds in our nation. The proceeds of the national dialogue be subjected to a referendum.
And according to your view, Daktari, do you think this is about national interest or personal interest?
Personal interest. And I will explain that. Why is he talking about intergenerational? Those are some of the things we need to note. He is talking about intergenerational because he is realizing there is a generation that is retiring, okay?
Yeah.
But they don't want to retire. Two, there is a generation that is taking over politics in this country. But because the first generation does not want to retire, they want to have a negotiation, a conversation with the incoming generation. You know, when change starts coming, it is very hard to prevent. And they usually say it is very hard to stand against a revolution whose time has come.
Yeah.
So when Raila talks about intergenerational, he is trying to put himself at the center of the conversation as a member of the Gen Z, while he belongs to a different generation. If the incoming generation wanted intergenerational, they would have asked for it. So when they talk about the functions of this conclave, he is saying they are going to have national dialogue across generations. They are going to have police reforms on board and to restructure the police force and end brutality. Is that the work of the conclave or the work of the government? When he says they are going to have anti-corruption drive, is that the work of government or work of conclave? When he says we want referendum-based outcomes, I think the interest of Raila Odinga is to use up the energies of the young people, a kind of mobilization. When he talks about intergenerational, there is nothing that is going to work like that. Even the formalized conclaves that we see, like commissions, they go eat our money and the reports goes nowhere. So I don't think that is a national interest.
Among the issues he stated, you will also realize that we are facing economic challenges.
Yeah.
So do you think this is the right way to solve the economic challenges Kenya is facing right now?
Through the conclave?
Yeah.
No. The best way to solve the problems that we are having is for the government to do its work and keep its promises. There is a government that was elected, that was sworn in. That is the Kenya Kwanza government.
Yeah.
Later, after 2024, Raila Odinga took advantage of Generation Z protests. And with William Ruto, they formed a broad-based government for which about 4 slots, very powerful slots in the government, were given to the ODM. They are still members of the government. The solution is for him and President Ruto sit down and do their work and make sure they offer solutions to all these things that they are saying that the conclave is coming to do. That is the solution. The solution does not lie with the conclave.
Sure.
The issue of the conclave is just a political gimmick. Maybe if it works for them, well and good. I don't know whether it will work, but it will not take us anywhere. We have seen such conclaves before, and they are actually used to either make sure there is extension of power terms by the legacy politicians, or to make sure they secure their interest. And that is why I think this is not a solution to the problems that we have. The Constitution does not envision an intergenerational conclave.
Okay. In a recent interview in a local television, Raila said that he is neutral in such a way that he can talk to Ruto. He can also talk to the opposition leaders, that is maybe Kalonzo and Martha Karua, and unite them with the agenda of healing the nation.
In a neutral position, President Ruto has not opposed it. I also mentioned it to President Uhuru Kenyatta. I mentioned it to Kalonzo Musyoka. I also mentioned
Musyoka has opposed it.
Yeah, but I talked to him every day. Even yesterday I talked to him about it. He's having what you call wait and see attitude. Okay? But you need to know that I talk to all these people. I talk to Martha all the times. A week does not pass before I've talked to them.
Do you think this is possible?
Raila Odinga is a very interesting politician. Actually, he is called an enigma. Someone said Raila Odinga has 7 lives like a cat. When you think he is weak, he is strong.
Yeah.
And when you think he is strong, he is weak. That is how Raila Odinga is described. But Raila Odinga is a political business person. He has thrived through governments. He was in KANU government. He had an handshake around 1998. Don't know whether you were.
Before I was born.
And actually, Raila Odinga became the Secretary General for KANU through that handshake. He is a very good player in politics. And of course, it has been working for him. So he got into government. Mwai Kibaki came after 2007. Raila Odinga became the Prime Minister, the second most powerful person in the government for 5 years.
Sure.
2013 came. Uhuru became president. Uhuru was able to only operate without Raila for 5 years. For the other 5 years, he had Raila Odinga on board. After that, Ruto comes and in days Raila is in. Okay? Raila has been governing this country throughout his life without responsibility. He is in government, but you cannot blame him.
Sure.
And that is why he can speak to the opposition. Because he can transform himself into opposition. At the same time, he can also transform himself into
the government.
He is in government, but you cannot say the non-performance of the government is his, but also he is in opposition because he is also pretending to criticize the government. So this time around, he says, Ruto is a very good president. I am supporting him up to 2027. That is what he said. On the other side, he says, Ruto should take responsibility for the killings of the people. So where is he? He is like the church of Laodicea in the Bible, which is neither warm
nor
cold. And I think that nature of Baba has given him survival in politics because his nature of politics seems actually to make him succeed. That is actually the true language of politics. Can he speak to the opposition? Yes, he can speak to them because no one holds him accountable for a failure of a government. He can speak to the government, yes, because he is in government partly and he will tell the government, we are together on this. So when ilikuwa nasema pale na pale hapa na kule, it was just to please some people. So he is neither here nor there. Of course, someone will say he's an opportunist. I don't know whether that is true, but that is the nature of politics.
We know that Raila is part of the broad-based government, right?
Yeah.
So do you think this is Ruto's way of trying to use Raila to neutralize the opposition or the national consciousness?
I want to say this. All handshakes had a positive side of them. The Moi Raila handshake, the Kibaki Raila handshake, the Uhuru Raila handshake, and also now the Ruto Raila handshake. And the other handshake that is going to happen after 2027. Because he must be in government. Patterns do not lie.
Sure.
Yeah. The reason why I said Raila is a political entrepreneur is because it means he does business that we don't understand with the government. That man is powerful. Raila Odinga is not someone to wish away when it comes to forming in a government. So the broad-based government, yes, is there. He is part of the government. And we have to agree that by him having that handshake with Ruto, it cooled down many things. And him being in government plays a part of making sure there is no aggression, especially from the opposition. Because when the opposition is offended, when the opposition is outside the government, there are a lot of disruptions of government business. And the president cannot work well. When Raila joined Uhuru Kenyatta actually looked healthier and started shining than when he was with Ruto. It means he was in big headache. And he just left Raila Odinga to run the government, to lead the BBIs and other things that followed. So he looked happier with Raila Odinga than he was with William Ruto. It has not been the case with William Ruto. William Ruto does not look happier and healthier and shiny with Raila Odinga like Uhuru did. So we are yet to know what is it that is troubling William Ruto, that he cannot feel relaxed now that the opposition is on board and he has neutralized it, of course, through the broad-based government. So he neutralized them, and that is why we are now considering Rigathi Gachagua and others as opposition. Remember, the position of opposition for many decades has been reserved for ODM. ODM now is not opposition. If you ask about opposition, no one will mention ODM today. But maybe they are going to come back. They are promising to say, oh, we want to start working early and showing that we can offer an alternative governance and an alternative administration. But Raila Odinga has said, I am going to support William Ruto up to 2027. And he is the party leader. There is nothing they can do.
But again, the Secretary General for ODM, that is Sifuna, comes out and say it will be too late when it comes to 2027. So
what is Sifuna doing in ODM in the first place? If he knows his capacity, he would just go out. Sifuna is a young person. Sifuna is a millennial. I think born in 1982 or something like that. He is supposed to leave ODM and go and form his own party. And also go and have young people. He should not be hanging around Raila Odinga. I think Sifuna, if he is not careful, he is going to be used, and by the time he realizes, he will have no power. I encourage him to just leave ODM. But the way he is disrespecting Raila Odinga, I think Sifuna is on his way out of ODM. So whatever he is speaking cannot hold water for a long time.
So you think Sifuna is talking from his personal point of view, not the ODM point of view?
I think so. Because people in ODM have been having a lot of problems with Sifuna. And he knows that. For me, I can just advise him as a young person. He's a young person. He should just leave ODM. ODM will never take him anywhere. So if he wants to form an opposition towards 2027, Raila has said he will support Ruto up to 2027. Sifuna amini muzee.
Okay. Raila saying we will support Ruto until 2027.
Yeah, it is him and ODM.
Does that mean that ODM will not be in the ballot come 2027?
No. Remember, Sifuna also said that they are also talking as a party, and they are saying that they must have a candidate in 2027. Of which I don't know whether Sifuna himself will be part of ODM. In fact, he will have to resign or will be kicked out, which will be good for him.
Yeah. Before 2027.
He should be kicked out. And if he is kicked out, he should thank God. Or he should back out of the party and go and form something new. ODM is, he was even being threatened by Ruto the other day. And Ruto was saying, I am the founding member of
ODM. Yeah.
So I think Edwin Sifuna is a young person with a lot of potential, together with other young people in the ODM, whom actually can transform the politics of this country.
Yeah.
But he needs to just know a good dancer knows when to exit a scene.
Yeah.
He should just exit this scene and go and reformat himself. Sifuna has been mentored by Raila Odinga for a long time. It is time to leave and go and show the world what he has gotten from Baba. But he should not keep troubling and contradicting Baba and saying this government is unpopular, whereas he knows Baba is inside. Now, he is going to be like a chicken that lays eggs and also eats them. That chicken is worth to just be eaten. Yeah.
Back to the National Conclave proposal by Raila. Do you think the National Conclave is so much different from the other alliances he has been in?
No, because the National Conclave is not even an alliance. I think it's a kind of a delay tactic. It's politics. There is nothing like National Conclave. He is going to form National Conclave with who? Who is going to be the member of National Conclave?
He said the representative from the citizen, the president himself, the opposition.
That's big words. There is nothing like that. Just let him tell the government to work and stop playing around with these young people. They know the truth. Yeah, these are not generation millennials and generation X. Things have changed. If Baba is told now form the National Conclave, who will be the member? Who will constitute his membership? It's the government.
Yeah.
Okay. Why form it in the first place? If you need a young person in government, just put them. They are the qualified people.
Yeah.
Put them as CSs. Put them as permanent secretaries. Put them in leadership. You don't have to form a different thing. I think some things are outdated way of doing politics.
Yeah.
I know people will be angry, but that is how it is.
Thank you so much, Daktari, for your time.
Yeah.
We have come to the end of our session. And as we conclude, don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. Bye-bye.